Welcome back. It's Breakfast Daily on to the TV, and it's the Hello, Mr. President segment of the show. It's a segment that focuses solely on you and challenges you're facing within your community. So if you have not yet done so, take out your phone and please record an up to 1 minute video. Send that video to us via the email hello-mrpresidenttv@gmail.com. You can also WhatsApp it to us via the WhatsApp line 0550 585832, and every Wednesday at 9:30, we'll show those videos to the world and call on to policymakers to do something about it for you. This week, we'll be looking at security issues in the Pru East district of the Pru East region. We'll take a look at the video we received and then continue the conversation.
Our pressing issue in this district and in this constituency, specifically the Pru East constituency and district, it's the insurgence of armed robbers in our constituency. As a matter of fact, the road from Yeji to Kumasi has been invaded by armed robbers. This has been a problem from 2001. Fact of the matter is that we have tried to solve this problem. Police commanders in, police commanders out. Leadership have come up with solutions as to what is supposed to be done, but this problem remains a bigger one, a bigger problem confronting the constituency and then the district. Sometimes people are moving from Kumasi to Yeji. They get shot and killed. Quite recently, a military man was killed on the road. Because of some of these situations and issues, it puts fear in people who are moving from other places to come into the market in Yeji, to come and then trade in their goods and other things in the community. I mean, particularly, sometimes nurses are posted, they fear to come. The market is going down. You know, the Yeji market is the second biggest market in the Bronga-Hafo region. Of course, now the second biggest in the Pru East region, if you take the Techimai market out. But because of the insurgence of armed robbers, it looks like people fear to come into the markets. This is bringing economic activities in the constituency and the district down. It's not helping all of us. We are calling on leadership from all directions. The president is listening to us, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The security apparatus, all of them are listening to us. The people in the Pru East constituency, we are suffering. Yeji, to be specific, we are suffering. We need urgent attention.
Welcome back. So as you heard from the young man, the nature of the roads at the Pru East district of the Pru East region is a problem. And of course, they rely on the road for commerce. So beyond the security threat, if you don't have a good road, you can't get to the market. If armed robbers are coming to your area, it won't be attractive for doctors to want to move there. It won't be attractive for nurses to want to move there. What ends up happening is if you need to go to a hospital, you won't have it because your area is just not safe enough for people to want to migrate there. If businesses are looking to expand to other parts of the country, your area will not be prioritized again because of the crime rates there. And they believe that once the road is fixed, all these issues will be addressed. If you are living in a similar area and experiencing something similar, we want to hear from you. So please use the hashtag Breakfast Daily and the WhatsApp line 0550 585832 for us to hear what you're also struggling with within your area. I have with me the DCE of the Pru East District, Mr. Joshua Abonkra, on the line. Good morning, Mr. Joshua.
Good morning, madam.
Thank you so much for being with us. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You?
I'm okay. Can you please explain a bit of the issue with the roads to us before we even get to the security threat?
Yeah, let me say a very good morning to your cherished viewers and listeners. Yeah, to be honest, Yeji has a very good motorable road. Our road is tarred. So we don't have a problem with that. Unless we want to talk of town rules.
Yeah, we're talking about the Pru East District, Mr. Abonka.
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Hello,
Yeah,
are
hello?
you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, the road we looked at was not a tarred road, and it's from the Pru East District. Have you seen that road?
Then I think that one should be the Pru West rather.
Okay, so it would be the Pru West. We'll confirm with the viewer who sent the video because he said he was in the Pru East district. Can you also touch on the security threat for us?
Yeah, honestly, per the economic activities of Yeji, entirely, the Pru East, we do have our market days on Sundays and Mondays. And it's been a headache to us in terms of security issues, especially the robbery issues. Intermittently, we do have such problems. We have reported to the appropriate authorities as the chairman for DISEC. A lot of reports have been given to the region, which I think have been forwarded to national as well. So it is a big issue that we are battling.
Okay, and is this really from the Yeji to Kumasi stretch? Is this where some of the armed robberies are taking place?
Truly, not only the stretch alone.
Okay.
Within the district, I can say it's a major problem within the Bono East.
What do you think is accounting for it?
It's the influx of some foreigners that we think doing such activities.
So you don't think the road plays any role in it at all? The fact that the roads have not been fixed, that does not play any role in it?
It could be one of the factors. It could be one of the factors.
So you as a DC, how does it make you feel when your people are saying nurses are not moving into this area, doctors are not moving into this area, our market women are struggling to sell in the markets because people are just not coming in our area because of the crime rates?
Yeah, we feel bad. But it's not as if we are just sitting down aloof without doing anything.
So what exactly have you been trying to do over the years to fix it?
Well, we have sent a report that this has been an issue that is bordering the whole district. And we think some suggestion could be that at least if we have some military deals around this territory to partner with the police so that at least they can be doing some patrols on the highways and other routes that leads to the robbery issues.
And what response have you gotten?
For now, we are waiting. We keep on reminding. When we come to Yeji, we have the Navy. We become in 3 months. But basically, it's like their activities is on the river. But of course, sometimes when it does happen this way, we try to let them partner with the police to do the patrol. And anytime they are doing that, you see that it's very effective in that direction. And that's why we are requesting that at least to be able to keep this kind of program, I think the military should come in to help.
Are there enough economic activities happening in the area to deter young people from engaging in such acts?
Come again, please.
Are there enough economic activities in the area, things young people can do to help them make money that won't make, participating in armed robbery an attractive activity to partake in?
Yeah, my dear sister, these days you cannot talk much about the youth. It's as if laziness has set into so many of them. And so, as we used to do, some of us have done farming before. And so, when you talk of economic activities here, I can say they are in numerous. Fishing, farming, this is the major economic activity here. That I think if the youth will have to involve themselves, wouldn't want to venture into the robbery issue.
Okay, so you blame the youth for the robberies pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving forward, what must be done? You've sent the letter, you've not received a response. Are there timelines you are working with? Because this is not good for your area. If people are not coming there, it won't develop. So what are the other steps you're going to take to ensure that you really fix this threat of armed robbery situation there?
We keep on working hard to see how this problem could be solved.
Okay, so that's the DCE of the Pru East district in the Bono East region. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshua Abonka, for being with us.
Thank you, too.
So crime is obviously a big problem. If there's an area where people are dealing with crime issues, there's no way that anyone would want to go there. If businesses are looking to expand, they won't go to a place where they'll be robbed. If doctors are looking for areas where they can go to help people, they won't go to a place where their lives will be at risk. And for the people of the Pru East district, if their roads are fixed, perhaps they won't have to spend so much time late at night moving from one place to the other, being victims to some of these armed robberies. So we hope that the authorities, who the DC says he's written to help beef up security there, are listening and will be able to bring the people of Pru East the peace that they deserve. We received another video. We'll take a look at it and then continue the conversation.
Yeah, Mijina is CCRA get fund project. Abana Basin Kona Bedu Waye. No send oil form 1, form 2, form 3. Neko had money able to me BBA and name too. Meminti, Okohia de Enia Sambo to Tumping for now before any. Na ya main charge yan former MP Honorable Kingsley Francis Atukudu election in mobile day here some to name Obohen 50 pieces of slate. I feel you'll be doing for being super boy slate in the be in an tabo na name Yaman make it say aka 1 room in a ne storeroom and then yes right abine also untra name be na osande dam 2 classroom block na ya yenenti mama nkunga Samson ho ayedze na mahinara nka say emti yesra ban untra nini na onfa mehwe.
We also want teachers bungalow actually, and I say this because most of the teachers are non-residential here. They commute from nearby towns to the school. The head teacher himself has to drive about 1 kilometer to the school. Some of us are resident teachers actually, but we all know how well if teachers are residents in the community they teach in, how effective teaching and learning would be, how interactive they would be with the pupils, how early they would also report, how punctual, how regular they would be in school, and in effect would affect positively in the teaching and learning. So we are pleading that we get teachers bungalow for that matter.
So that's the Akumfi Atibedu DA Public School, and that school actually has over 150 students, but because of the state of the structure, they have to combine students from different classrooms together. And as you can see, there's absolutely no way a student can learn in such an environment. Our correspondent in the area, Calvis Tete, is on the line with us to help us really understand what's going on. Good morning, Calvis.
Good morning, Papa.
Thank you so much for being with us. Briefly tell us what's happening with this school.
Yeah, so the Atibedu BA Basic School is in the Akumfi district.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this school has gone through a lot of challenges, obviously with structures for learners to actually use. When you visit the school, you realize that the children have been packed in the classrooms that are safer. And when I say safer, I mean the ones with the roofing not leaking and all that. There are only few of those classrooms, so the children are actually packed, and it makes it difficult for teaching and learning to go on. According to the school authorities, they have made several complaints to authorities, but they've not attended to their needs. You know, and then there's a GET Fund. The interesting thing is that there's a GET Fund project just on the side, which started in 2013, and up until now, as we speak, that project has not been completed. And you can actually, when you just suppose the two, you can actually imagine the hell these children are going through. Whereas there is a new project that could be completed for them to use, and then they are still using the old project, which is actually becoming a burden for them, Jifa.
Calvis, how difficult is it for them to concentrate in school when they have to deal with some of these structures? Do they even have a nice bathroom to use when they go to school?
Yes, Jifa, the children actually park in, sometimes when you go to some of the classrooms, I think there are as much as 3, 4 children on one desk. And in this modern day and era, you know how difficult it is, even with the coming of COVID-19, parking the children to study under that condition is bad. And according to the head teacher I spoke to some time back, he says in 2013 when they started that project, the Get Fund project, they have actually made several efforts to speak to the assembly to actually help in that direction. But up until now, nothing has happened. It's a help for these children, Jifa.
I can imagine. We'll revisit this story next week. We'll call you back to really help us understand what's going on, because education is key, and we need to ensure that kids, especially at the primary school level, get the foundation that they need to really be competitive one day when they go to secondary schools and universities. And then we also try to get a hold of some of the teachers there as well to just explain how difficult it must be for the students to be able to concentrate and give their all under such an environment. So thank you so much, Calvis, for being with us.
Thank you, Jifa.
And thank you at home for staying. We'll revisit this education matter next week, because it's important that we're able to equip our students with all the resources that they need to be able to concentrate in school, get good grades, and rise out of poverty. If we can't do that for them, they will be stuck. And as a nation, we owe it to these children. My name is Jifa Eke-Ametam. Thank you so much for staying with us throughout this edition of Breakfast Daily. If you missed any segment of the show, you can go to our YouTube page, CityTube, comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I do this every day with...
Yes, you do